Well, good evening and welcome to this week's edition of the Junior Footy and Netball Show. Of course, all thanks to Southwest TAFE, Powercall, McDonald's and SunGold. That beautiful flavoured milk, that is for sure. We're going to talk about the sponsor a little bit later on. There's plenty to get through, but I say a very good evening to Ruby Couch. Rubes, are you pumped? Because you've got a grand final coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, very excited.
You're taking on the Blues, mate. It's going to be a ripper too. Up at the Reed Oval, the home of football. Magnificent surface up there.
Yeah, it's going to be a very tough game, but yeah, looking forward to it, and so is the team as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It is going to be sensational. And one bloke that's also, he's been a little bit crook the last couple of weeks, is the legend himself in Reggie Mast. Reg, how you going, buddy? You're back?
Yeah, I'm slowly getting back. I've had a bit of flu going on, not COVID, so that's good.
Absolutely good for me and Rubes anyway. Hey, you've got school footy coming up too next Wednesday. So this time next week, you're going to know your fate. Where are we at there, mate? Where are we playing at the moment?
At the moment, it's supposed to be at Craigieburn, but we're trying to get it back at Mars Stadium, which would be good.
Yeah, absolutely. So watch this space, and that is going to be a sensational game for the Emmanuel College boys, that is for sure. As I touched on, we've got a couple of really special guests going to join us tonight. Sammy Nicholas is waiting in the wings. We're going to go to him not too far away, but we're going to go to Emily Marnie, who's been kind enough to join us. And, well, this is interesting, Roos, because Emily is the big centre-half back for the Warrnambool Blues in the grand final, the girls' grand final on Sunday. So this is your opposition, but she's been kind enough to join us tonight. And they're actually at training, which is fantastic. Emily, how are you, mate?
Good, how are you?
This is fantastic. You just give us a little bit of a pan around and just show us the girls on the training track, obviously up at Emmanuel College. And running through some skills tonight by the sounds of it, Em?
Just a little drill, yep. Just going in partners, kicking it around, making sure we're backing up and supporting each other. So, yeah, that's the idea.
Now, listen, are you excited and pumped to be playing in the grand final against this little one on Sunday? It's going to be huge, isn't it?
It's going to be great, yeah. No one really thought we'd be here, but we are now, so we're just going to give it our all and haven't got anything to lose. So, yeah, have some fun.
Who's captaining the Warrnambool Blues this year?
I'd say our main captain's been Lucy Alhaj. So she played 50 games in junior footy the other weekend. And then we've also got Janaea Miller, who's a really good leader, and Latoya, who's also played 50 games this year. So yeah, we've got a lot of experienced girls who can help us out.
What have you versed in the other final games?
So we started off against Portland and had a good win there. And then came up against Horsham, and no one was too confident in us, but we were like, nah, we'll just go out and have a go, and managed to put a lot of pressure on and came down to only one goal from us and a couple points from them and got us the win. So all good.
That is awesome. And you're coming up against the might of Ruby Couch and her little Roosters, of course, on Sunday. How have you fared against the Roosters girls so far in season 2022?
Well, I reckon our side, we've got a lot of new girls. So first time we played them, got pretty well beat. But, you know, each time we played, we've gotten better and better, kept on improving. So I think last time the margin was only about maybe 30. So maybe, who knows, weekend, a bit closer.
What would you put your improvement down to? Like just getting to training, getting the touch in, or just getting to know all the girls?
Well, yeah, we've got a really good team around us. We're all good mates, and training 2 times a week, sometimes 3 the last couple of weeks, just getting in the finals mood. But having dinners together and just getting as a team, I reckon, has really helped us.
Who are some of your stronger players on the side?
We've got some very strong players. We've got like Katie Ragg, she's good in the ruck and strong in the full forward. Alicia Ralston's very strong as well. As I said, like Janaea, Latoya and Lucy are very experienced, and like Lily Jenkins, she also does, I think, Rebels, something like that. Yeah, so got a few experienced girls.
And how are you? What about you yourself? Are you enjoying it? There's great opportunities for the girls now in the footy, the cricket, in all kind of sports. It's just awesome to see, isn't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely loving it. It's my first year of footy, and it's a good run around with the girls and just a good way to get out and on the field.
And I tell you what, your old man wasn't a bad player too, Jimmy, back in the heyday, and of course your uncles could play a little bit as well. So it's in the blood, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, listen, your coach, Dean Kilpatrick, Oysters.
I Just here if you want.
Yeah,
I'm just
chuck him on for a bit
Here
of
we
a chat,
are.
Em.
Got Dean.
Oysters, how are you, big fella?
No way, good, thanks, mate. Yourself?
Mate, I'm great. What about you? How are the nerves heading into Sunday for you, mate? You've been around footy for a long time, Oysters.
You saying I'm old, Matty?
Never.
Yeah, look, nerves are good at the moment. They'll probably ramp up probably Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night definitely. So, yeah, but otherwise, not too bad at the moment.
And I just
The girls
touched on, Dino, like just the opportunities for the girls now. Not only in netball but football, cricket. It's just some wonderful pathways, and this is certainly one of them.
Oh, there is, yeah. Look, and that's the thing. That's the good thing about it. Like lots of things for girls to do now instead of just a normal netball, which is a great sport in its own. But lots of opportunities to get out and have a go at lots of other different activities, I suppose.
How much have the girls improved over the season, and just the group, how have they been going?
Oh, look, the improvement's been enormous. It really has. I know the first game we played against South. Can't see who's that there. Is that Ruby? Ruby, how you going? We played against South. Ruby touches up pretty well, didn't you?
She plays it down, Oysters. She doesn't say too much.
So they touched us up by over 80 points. But, we're pegging it back late. I think last time we played South, it was back to about 40-ish.
Yeah.
So we halved it. So
40.
same with Horsham, though. They touched up by 80 the first time. Second time, they gained about 40. And the third time, we beat them. So, never know.
Quietly confident.
Quietly confident.
Quietly confident.
Who would you say is one of the funniest girls in the team that you'll maybe miss next year if they're moving up? Or
Wigs.
Oh, we'll miss Weeks. We will miss Weeks.
Yes. There's a few funny ones in here. Probably those. There's a few girls that will all be missed, I think, next year. So hopefully they stick around and play seniors. It'd be good for the senior side.
Hey,
Really.
Dino,
Yeah.
who's going to play on Little Ruby, mate? He's going to tag her out of the contest. Come on, give us a little bit of an insight.
A bit of a scoop, mate. At this stage, we're just trying to narrow it down to about 2 or 3. Yeah, I'm going to
What's the roaming?
we might have to put 2 on her, so you never know. So,
Hey, listen, great to talk to you both. We really appreciate it, Emily and also Dean. Good luck on Sunday. It's wonderful to see. Reed Oval, surface is magnificent. I think the weather doesn't look too bad over the weekend, and we wish you all the best of luck, guys.
great. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Have a good show.
Yep.
Thanks,
And
Emily.
we'll get back to training.
Yeah, you get back to training now, Em. You need to get back. You've missed about the first 15 or 20 minutes, so you need to do a bit extra.
Yeah,
Good.
my bad.
Extra tonight.
We'll blame Ruby.
Yeah. So, Ruby, have a good game, but not too good on Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
She's been listening in too. She's been just listening to see what you've been saying to the girls too, mate. So she's going to go straight back. She's got training after this, so look out.
It was all lies.
It's all lies.
You don't know anything. No.
Well done. Good stuff. Emily Marnie there, of course, and Dean Kilpatrick. It's going to be a ripper, and I know you're super excited. By the looks of it, so are the Blues girls. It's great to see, isn't it?
yeah, it's going to be a great game. I think as much as it's going to be really competitive, I think everyone's just going to enjoy being able to play again. And looking forward to it.
What about you, Reg? You getting around the girls, mate, up there training nights and that big fella? Are you just giving a little bit of wisdom?
I haven't seen them too much at training, but I might have to get up there Sunday to support the club.
Absolutely, you're going to get up there, mate, and get amongst it, that is for sure. Hey, listen, let's go to another blue bagger, young kid that's got a stack of ability too. And, well, Reggie, you're going to like this. I actually seen him at the gym earlier on in the week, so he's really stepping things up a bit. And I'm speaking of young Sammy Nicholas, who's been kind enough to join us from the Waterville Blues. Sammy, how are you, buddy?
Mate, how are you?
Mate, fantastic. And you're pumping a few little bars out at Iron Force during the week, mate. Just pushing a few around.
Yeah, just trying to get better, get stronger.
Hey, tell us about your year so far, mate.
Yeah, we're going all right, actually. Sitting about third on the ladder. Only lost a couple games just to Hamilton and South, which are the 2 teams above us. So we're travelling on pretty nicely.
What's it like, because your dad played at the club, what's it like for you coming up through the juniors?
Yeah, no, it's good. Everyone knows my name, like Nico or Little Sponge, or just go as my dad's nicknames.
Who would you say has been the toughest opponent you've had to play on, or whereabouts do you play?
Playing the midfield, so I'm on a rotation between midfield and half forward, so I come across some pretty good opponents, but definitely from like a couple of the South boys like Hamish Alexander, Sam Rhodes, and when I was in the forward line, Lockie Chatterton was a good backman. So there's a few, but there's heaps to name.
Now, Sammy, you're not only a very talented footballer, but you're pretty good on the basketball court as well, mate. You enjoy the basketball, and you're keen to kind of keep pursuing that as well?
Yeah, I reckon I'll try it this year, but I reckon this year might be my last year. It's good fun though.
You've been growing that mullet for a while. How long has it been growing for?
Oh, I don't know. Get a trim soon, I reckon.
Who are some of your better teammates too, mate, in season 2022? Who are some of the young kids? Like, obviously, Reggie, mate, has played predominantly seniors. Eamon Bradley's another one that's playing a lot of senior footy in 2022 as well, mate. Who are some of the other young guns coming through the Blue Baggers?
Or Jaden Wells, he's one of our captains. He's a good player and a good leader. Hugh Morgan's a good player, good teammate too. There's a few. Hugo Arts, he's good. And Riley Holloway, I reckon. They're the main ones to look out for.
What players or coaches have had the biggest influence on you just in your football career so far?
Sorry, what was that?
What coaches or players have had the biggest influence on you in your career so far? Like, who have you looked up to the most? Who's helped you out?
Adam Dowie's helped me out a bit. Like, if I've got a question, he's happy to sit down with me, have a chat, and he'll answer any of me questions. There's a few, like Sam Keeling, he's always happy to help me out of training, gives me a few tips and that. So does Reggie.
Love it, mate. Absolutely love it. And you're coming up against the arch enemy, of course, the Roosters on the weekend, Sammy. What do you reckon, mate? Confident?
Oh, yeah, confident, but it should be a good game, yeah.
They're not a bad side, South Warrnambool in the under-16s either. They're going along pretty nicely at the moment.
Yeah, they are. They're a good side, good chemistry in that.
Beautiful, mate. Well, listen, great to talk to you, big fella. You stick at that gym, mate. I can see the difference in you already. You're just really bulking up, mate. It's wonderful to see, and a 12-month transformation for you. He's going to be magnificent, and I can let you two. He actually flips a few pizzas out at Town and Country Pizza and Pasta. He's not bad at the pizza caper either, Sammy. I must say, mate, you're doing a wonderful job out there as well, big fella.
Yes. I can't really hear. There's some music going on in the background or something.
That's all right, mate. You go and enjoy, big fella. Thanks for joining us,
Righto.
buddy.
You too.
Yeah, good stuff. He's got a bit of music happening in the background. He's a legend, and he goes all right at the footy though, and he goes very good at the basketball as well. So, which a lot of you kids, a lot of you young lads coming through tend to be pretty good at both sports, Reg.
Yeah, well, it's always good. Most kids have their two preferred sports, whether it's cricket or basketball. So yeah, it's good for a summer thing.
Yeah, absolutely it is, and it keeps the fitness up. And Rubes, you're cricket, netball, footy, you name it, you're doing it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, listen, this weekend you two play each other. It's the Blues and the Roosters, so and it is again on Sunday. So netball on Saturday, Rubes. You're going to come up against the might of the Blues, and then you're going to face them again on the footy field. And it's at the Reed. It's at the Reed on Saturday, is it? No, it's up at the Friendlies on Saturday.